They were.
Why is there so many 37-year-olds?
That's so wild.
That's so weird.
That they're all like the same age. Welcome back to Midwest Midcard. This is episode 11, right? I think.
Yep, episode 11.
My name is Carlos, and this is my co-host.
I'm Brennan. What's up?
So we are back. If you're listening to us, thank you for listening to us. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for following us on the Spotify, Apple Music.
TikTok.
Leave a 5-star review. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review. If you don't leave a 5-star review, I'm going to be pretty upset.
We're going to super kick you.
I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to give you the rock bottom.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do the doomsday device, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you with the buckshot lariat on your living room floor.
Are you going to fuck it up like CM Punk?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So, man, how was your week?
Good, bro.
Yeah?
Good.
Was it actually week? Was it actually good?
Yeah,
I mean?
no, it was good. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's chilling.
That's good.
You know?
That's good. I like to hear that, man.
Yeah, man. How's things going for you?
Pretty normal.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Just started a new job, so I'm just learning the ropes right now, getting my feet wet.
Yeah,
I'm going to be
bro.
working on the pre-show.
You're green right now.
Yeah. I'm going to be working on AEW Dark.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're in SmackDown Dark technically. right
Yeah,
now, bro.
on Velocity. Not even, man. Where do they put the job? Not the jobbers, but like, where do they do the tryouts? I guess on Heat.
Heat.
But even like,
Tough enough.
no, tough enough. No way, dude. So, before we get started with the wrestling stuff, man, have you heard this new Drake song?
I have not. I did see that it was a thing. Was it him and what's her name? Ice Spice or whatever?
No, this is something
Wrong one?
else. Hold on.
Shit. The chick with the afro?
That is Ice Spice, but this wasn't about that.
It's a terrible name, Ice Spice.
Don't hate on Ice Spice, man.
All right.
She's great.
Is she?
This is she's awesome. I
She
love
ain't
her
no
music.
Rihanna.
Okay, well that's combining, like that's apples and oranges, man.
Shout out to my girl at Bad Riri. At Bad Girl Riri, you my shit.
That's apples and oranges, man. You can't really compare the two. So let's go. Oh, wait, I'm fucking it up. No, it's fine.
Came fuck it up.
This is kind of hot. You know what the best part about this? They can't copyright this because this is not actually Drake.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It goes hard.
It's kind of scary though. This is fake, actually.
So for those that don't know, I'll leave the link in the description. But this is not actually Drake. I invite you to actually go and listen to this on your own. This is made by AI. Now, so I'll say this: whenever we are like, "Oh, this is made by AI," I think that's like a broad term for what is actually happening. I don't think that they were like, "Hey, computer, make this song." It was more like the computer put the lyrics, or like, not the lyrics. The computer made it so that Drake is saying these things, but somebody still had to go in and like make the lyrics, and then also had to actually maybe potentially not make the lyrics, but actually put it together in a song and like engineer the song and like put a beat over it. So I think saying that like AI made all of this, it's kind of downplaying like the work that goes into this.
Yeah, man. No, that was fire, bro.
It's insane.
That's kind of scary that they can literally put that shit together like that and sound just like Drake, man.
And this is such a big deal that this is not even a hip hop podcast, but I had to bring it up.
It needs to be spoken about, bro. That's it. I'd be surprised if that doesn't pop up on Apple Music.
So, Drake, I think actually called this for like copyright almost.
Yeah.
Because it's too loud.
Oh.
Fixing the levels on real time.
Hey, that's better.
He called it.
We out here, y'all.
He like they actually like took it down for like for being him somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Because it is him. What it actually is doing is taking like all like information from like Drake's voice and then puts it together and is able to like sometimes just use those words and then. But again, it takes a lot of work to do this. It's not like you can just be like, "Hey, Chat GPT, make a Drake song." It's more like I said, there's work that goes into this. Which will there be a point where like this will actually be like a feasible like option to make music?
Probably.
Maybe.
Honestly.
I mean, I don't think it's impossible, but also like, we're kind of far away from that, realistically.
That'd be pretty sweet, though.
And then Drake would actually physically have to like essentially approve this and be like, "This is cool. You can't just do this."
Winter's cold, bro.
That's a hot song, man. I'll say that. So outside,
we're gonna get into some Impact, bro.
Well, outside of any regular like wrestling that we typically talk about, Steve Maclin, which that's actually what the last Revolver show we went to, he won the tag team title. Oh, he was defending the tag team titles, I believe, with his partner. He won the Impact World Championship.
Okay, yeah. So, I did see this.
Josh Alexander had vacated it. So shout out to Steve Maclin. He didn't get his due in WWE. He got let go during the 2020 releases, if I'm not mistaken.
COVID times.
Yeah, but he's a cool guy, man. He's people sleep on Impact. I'll say that.
Yeah, we don't even talk about Impact.
No, we sleep on him. I mean, we sleep on them too. So.
Oh, I see. I remember.
Yeah, you remember him? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so he was a tag team champion with his partner, which I'm blanking on right now. So apologies.
Sorry Steve.
Yeah, man, he's a champion.
Dope.
And one more thing that I saw on Twitter that I wanted to share with you is this question, and then we can break it down, man. So,
what we got here, bro? Who we erasing?
If you had to erase one of these promotions from history, which one would you pick? So we have TNA, Impact Wrestling, ECW, or ROH?
ROH.
Why?
I never watched a whole lot of Ring of Honor. I mean, I did watch it, but out of TNA and ECW, bro.
Do you think it's a little unfair to erase ROH because you haven't watched it, though? Now, hear me out. I would pick ROH too, for the record. But, hear me out. Hear me out right here, okay? Hear me out. If you get rid of ROH, if you get rid of their history,
all right,
that means that you get rid of Bryan Danielson, Seth Rollins, formerly known as Tyler Black, Kevin Owens, El Generico,
CM Punk,
Claudio Castagnoli, CM Punk, Davey Richards, if you want to go that route, Jay Lethal, even what the hell's his name that just signed to AEW? I can't remember. British dude. No, Jay White was never in RH. You're getting rid of the Bullet Club as well, by the way. Not all of the Bullet Club, but like we're talking like Hangman Page, the Bucks. Whenever Cody was there, there's a lot of stuff that you're getting rid of. Whenever you get rid of ROH.
All right, let's weigh out our options. Okay, we get rid of TNA. Who do we lose?
AJ Styles. Christopher Daniels. Kazarian. Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal. So either way, we're losing Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're still winning with Jay Lethal.
Abyss. Damn. Okay. The LAX, we're losing LAX. Let's see.
TNA and ROH, they're also very closely linked together.
But TNA popped, bro. Like when in the early days of TNA, that shit was fire.
It's definitely hard to get rid of, but the ROH's influence on our current, like, you know, the current guys is like you can't deny it. Anybody in wrestling went through ROH.
Yeah, I know.
So.
You're losing like some of the best years of Kurt Angle.
From TNA?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're losing Sting.
Yep.
I mean, at least Sting's TNA years.
Mm-hmm. Which there's a lot of good stuff there. There's a lot of weird stuff. But
you're losing Samoa Joe.
The main event Mafia, Samoa Joe. Scott Steiner.
The
Steiner
bro,
math
the big
promo.
Papa Pump, bro. You won't be able to do math if you don't have TNA and Scott Steiner, bro. You know?
Yeah. And even like the later on stuff like the Aces and Eights.
Yeah, man.
Mr.
You're losing a lot of pretty good people, actually.
I know, it's hard.
Now, and then ECW, okay, if you...
Now,
ECW, you immediately cannot eliminate that. You lose RVD, you lose Sabu,
Tommy Dreamer,
you lose Tommy Dreamer, you lose the Dudley Boys,
Mikey
you
Whipwreck.
lose Mikey Whipwreck, you lose Tajiri. So ECW is a definite no.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Tajiri.
So yeah, listen, I'm gonna be real here.
You think TNA?
There's just too many big. So the names in ROH that we just named off compared to the names that we would lose in TNA,
Yeah.
they're bigger names. Because all the other people that were in TNA were already on other promotions before they were in TNA, except for AJ.
Right. Yeah, AJ, I think
He started off in WCW though, but he wasn't big until he got into TNA.
TNA is like I wouldn't even consider anything else.
Yeah. Let's give it a TNA.
Yeah, I mean, it pains me to say, but it's kind of
Now that we weigh this out, because our first picks were Ring of Honor, but if we weigh it out like that,
absolutely,
we got to get rid of TNA.
That was my first choice. It was I just thought about like TNA's impact, no pun intended.
Yeah.
On like the business. But yeah, you could easily get rid of it. It sucks that Kurt Angle's best years are in TNA.
It does.
And Stink's Stink's prime years.
Yeah, man.
His best years were definitely in WCW.
See, now I agree with that guy, the Hamburglar of Philly. Shout out to @TheTruth Hurts. I choose PG WWE. Me too, man.
Yeah. I would low-key get rid of ECW, honestly. Sorry.
Yeah, I know this guy's not an ECW fan, yeah.
No, I'm fine with ECW.
Yeah.
It's so like, and these companies, I commented on this, and Logan, of course, with his historian mind, he was like, no way that you can't say that ROH is linked to.
Bro, Logan always got
ROH and
something to say.
TNA are linked to ECW, but I think in a way they are. At the end of the day, whenever there was a hole in wrestling from ECW and WCW, TNA and ROH came in. ROH is pretty closely linked to ECW in my opinion because ROH took over the Hammerstein ballroom. They're the ones they started running all the ECW territory essentially.
Yeah, man.
And TNA had a lot of ECW guys on it. So.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Now
bro.
TNA was a direct response to WCW ending.
You can absolutely tell that too.
However,
100%.
that ended pretty quickly. After I would say, after like the first, the pay-per-view days of TNA, but that's not incorrect. TNA came as a direct response to WCW. That is,
and the six-sided ring that TNA brought was, I know they got rid of it, but it was amazing at first. Like it was a cool twist to it all.
Apparently AJ hated it.
I bet it did so.
Hard.
Absolutely.
It sucked.
It's cool though.
No, it's a cool visual, and then it did definitely help TNA stand out. Like that's the thing that stuck out to me in TNA. It wasn't the legends, it wasn't anything else. Before I knew who anybody was, I was like, this six-sided ring, the X Division matches.
Absolutely.
And of course, AJ Styles sticks out like a sore thumb.
He is TNA. When you think of TNA, you literally think of AJ Styles.
But literally, it's just so hard for me to like. I don't know. He just sticks out a lot to me. Whatever answer you think is correct is probably the right one.
Yeah.
But just weigh out your options.
Yeah, weigh out your options first, man.
And again, this is all hypothetical. This is most of the time TNA didn't come together. If TNA didn't come together, one of the many other similar products would have XWF, WWA, MECW. Okay, this guy is way too hardcore for me. I don't even know what
shit, man.
MECW is. XWF, I do know. That's the one where Hogan promised that he was gonna join, but then he like never joined.
He never did. Fucking Hogan, man. What are you doing, bro?
He was like, This is a great company, brother. Maybe I'll join.
And then he's like, you know what? Kiss my ass.
Oh man. Anyway, well, I think that was a pretty cool prompt that I saw on Twitter. Wrestling Twitter sometimes has good stuff, but 80% of the time it's all garbage and shit takes, and everyone thinks that their opinion is a good opinion.
Matters the most. Yep.
Do you hear about this CM Punk coming. The newest
On
news.
this little show that they got coming up. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So the headline from TJR Wrestling, this is not from them directly. Everyone, the reason why I don't put like news on our Instagram or Twitter page is because everyone shares the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
no one, unless you have like the exclusive, it ends up getting shared somewhere else.
And you never know what's going to be true or not, honestly.
Yeah. So AEW's new Saturday show expected to include CM Punk plans to split roster. So apparently, AEW is working on a Saturday show. It's a 2-hour show. And then what came out after those original news was that apparently this is so that CM Punk can be like the headline act of that show, and then they would kind of like split the rosters. And I think Meltzer said this potentially to avoid any type of like people that don't want to work with CM Punk work with CM Punk.
They're just
Now,
making a show because of CM Punk.
if this is true, Tony Khan, you are a fucking idiot, man. What the fuck is this?
You're hurting your fucking self, man.
Are you kidding me, man?
What the fuck, Tony?
You're gonna make a whole show just for CM Punk. And granted, I love CM Punk. I want CM Punk to come back.
I want CM Punk to come back, but you know what, Tony? Hop off of CM Punk's dick.
You're gonna make a whole show just for CM Punk? Are you kidding me?
CM Punk dick rider, bro.
And guess what? I'm not watching wrestling on Saturday unless it's a fucking pay-per-view
Yeah,
event.
make a pay-per-view every Saturday, and you got a deal, Tony.
Not even.
I'll tune in.
No. And I was telling my boy Zach, shout out to Zach. I said if it was maybe in like morning time, I might watch it. But I mean, I already don't watch Rampage. Saturday is tough, man. What are people doing on Saturday?
Chilling.
Yeah, no, watching
We
wrestling.
don't want to watch a crappy
If I have to
wrestling show.
plan to like watch wrestling, of course, like I'll watch like the pay-per-views. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I don't. And that's like once a month.
Yeah, exactly. And even then, I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta watch this.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, Tony, if this is true, you lost control of that company, man. What the fuck?
Absolutely. Like, you're working your wrestlers to death, and like they don't want a fucking third show throughout the week, man.
Now listen to this though. The roster with CM Punk would be pretty insane. Like CM Punk's people would be like FTR, CM Punk, of course.
Yeah.
Then Jade Cargill, what the fuck's his name? Hobbs,
Yeah, true
Ricky
that.
Starks. It
Yeah,
would
hey.
the CM Punk show roster would go kind of crazy.
It would be pretty cool, actually, bro. I do fuck with some, the last guy you said.
Yeah, with
That guy.
Ricky Starks.
Yeah, I do fuck with some Ricky Starks, bro.
Yeah, man, I like it. So,
Probably
yeah.
have Christian on there, too. Christian and the Dino Gang.
So, yeah, man, this might not even be true, honestly. And this is too much. Like, we don't need another show.
No.
No, I already don't want to watch 3 hours of Raw.
I already don't want to watch Wednesday. When else is AEW on? Friday?
Friday night.
Yeah, man. We're
After
watching
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Not even. Sometimes, I don't know. I mean, I watch it because I want to follow everything.
Yeah, man. We're mostly here to watch Brawl. Look who's on the corner, bro.
But Bret Hart,
Bro, what's he even? He's probably complaining about Goldberg.
he's complaining about having to go to Chillicothe,
Yeah,
Ohio in
right.
September.
Chillicothe screw job.
Man, oh man. I don't know, man. Speaking of CM Punk, do you see this thing about Eric Bischoff was like, maybe you should book
CM Punk versus Goldberg at All Out.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, didn't we already talk about this?
No, we said Sting and MJF.
Oh, yeah, bro. But Goldberg?
We talked about it like amongst us. So listen, this is how he said it. This is a quote from Bischoff. Which
The man himself, Eric Bischoff?
Bischoff, by the way, insane. Like, what the fuck is he even talking about? This is the last thing he said. So he said, if I was Tony Khan strategically looking forward, I would absolutely not book CM Punk on that show, even though I would know that doing so would ensure more sales. I wouldn't sell myself to a piece of garbage. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't compromise my company. I wouldn't dilute my leverage as a brand, depending on a guy who 6 months ago absolutely buried my company while I was sitting next to him acting like a petulant 14-year-old piece of garbage. Just going crazy. No, I wouldn't do it, even though I know that putting CM Punk on the card would ensure a much better turnout. Hey, I've got an idea. Book CM Punk and build Goldberg. You want to book something that's gonna sell at Wembley? Book that. Bill Goldberg's last match against CM Punk. Dare you? Grab your balls, TK. Go with it. Dare you?
Damn. I fuck with that, Bischoff. That sounds like a hit, man.
Will you be down to seeing this match?
Hell yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Goldberg can't wrestle with lick, bro. He's just strong and wow.
Punk would have to carry him for sure.
Oh, absolutely, man.
They're such a mismatch. Like, they could not do a match.
No, bro.
No way.
God.
However,
It'd be like putting Goldberg in the ring with Omos.
I don't know, man. I think that makes a little more sense.
Terrible.
That wouldn't be good. That would be pretty awful.
Catastrophic, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so far, it looks like they might sell. They have a pretty good turnout for Wembley. Apparently, they already have like 45,000 like signups to like pre-order.
Yeah, bet.
Now, out of those 45,000, how many people are like, how many people are like one person? You know, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Because I saw a tweet, which I wish I had, that was like, well, that's 45,000, but realistically, it will double because people are going to go as a couple or they'll bring their family. First of all, AEW fans with girlfriends? No fucking way, man. Never heard of that before.
Hey, we went to the show with our wives.
Yeah, but that's... but how many people there were by themselves?
Oh, yeah, a lot.
The guy sitting next to me?
Yeah, he was literally sharing my popcorn with me. I didn't even met this guy.
No disrespect, man. Wrestling fans are weird.
Yeah, you got to be weird to love wrestling.
Yeah,
you know
but...
what? It's cool.
It is what it is.
Because we're weird. You're weird if you're not weird. Remember that, yo.
Don't remember that. Live, laugh, what is it?
Love and wrestle.
Yep. All right, so let's get into some Raw.
Let's get into some WWE.
So... the Bloodline. What's going on with the Bloodline?
They're in shambles.
Which we didn't talk about SmackDown too much. The Bloodline's clearly like, there's cracks.
Not that they're in shambles, but there's definitely cracks in the Bloodline right now. Like, Paul Heyman is making these, like, gestures, shaking hands with the Judgment Day, and, you know, and he's telling, you know, people that, you know, Roman is losing patience with you too.
Right. He did allude to like losing patience whenever. So KO and Sammy were in the ring.
Yeah.
But he was like, he's losing patience. But he was clearly referring to like Jey Uso and Jimmy. Mostly to Jey. So there's still more stuff going on. The story is cooling down a little bit right now. But also like it's just missing. Roman's just missing.
Yeah. He hasn't been on the show since WrestleMania, has he?
He was there on Monday. Monday after.
Okay, yeah.
The Monday after, whenever Brock attacked Cody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true that.
So they had that face-off segment in the beginning of the show. So Heyman was like, hey, I have an idea, a villainous idea. So essentially, Judgment Day is going to take care of KO, Sammy, and Riddle tonight. And then we will take care of the LWO.
Yep.
So Solo was going to face Rey Mysterio. So he was like, it looked like Priest made a deal with Heyman. And then maybe like the rest of the Judgment Day.
We're unaware.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So Priest.
I don't know if you guys saw at home. Finn Balor was like, what is going on? He like looked. He made like a smirk. And that seems weird. Like Paul Heyman being a Priest guy.
Mm-hmm. I can see it.
Can you see Priest getting a push like that?
For sure. The other thing that I found odd is that he was the only one that was dressed up.
Yeah, I know.
The rest of them were just wearing the regular Judgment Day clothes.
Something's going down, man.
Something's going down. And never trust Heyman. He's a slime ball.
Dirty
in
dog.
real life and as a character.
Yeah. Heyman, you're a dirty dog.
So, Bloodline, Judgment Day, facing off. It looks like they had some sort of like working agreement for the most part. I wouldn't say like an alliance because those things never last.
Yeah.
Also, it's kind of weird. They don't really have like their motivations don't really line up to me. Judgment Day are just like bullies. The Bloodline, they're clearly like prize fighters for a lack of a better term.
Yeah.
They want to like the Bloodline's objective is to be
the tag team
at the top of like the WWE at all times.
Yeah.
Like that is their objective.
Yep.
And the Judgment Day that doesn't seem to be their objective. Their objective is just to essentially just to bully around whoever.
And it kind of seems like Solo is kind of like Heyman and Roman's baby.
Yeah, in a way.
Jay and Jimmy are just kind of just disposable in a sense. And, Heyman did say something like, you guys weren't aware of this, but Solo knew. And Heyman was like, this is because Solo doesn't talk.
So on the Bleacher Report results, they alluded to Batista and Evolution. It's kind of like they are relying on Solo so much that I think they're going to underestimate him. And the swerve would be that Solo Sikoa is the one that breaks off the bloodline.
Oh, absolutely. I can see that 100%.
As opposed to like Jay or Jimmy or whoever.
Jimmy is in the bloodline.
Jimmy is a follower for sure.
Absolutely. And then Jay, he tries to like stand out because he is, he's the first person that actually pinned Roman in WWE.
I think Jay has more to do with I think Jay's motivations are more it's almost like I am my brother's keeper essentially. I think he cares about Jimmy more than he cares about the bloodline.
Yeah.
So if Jimmy is with the bloodline, he's like, well, shit, I am too because
I ride.
Jimmy's my brother. He's my
exactly.
twin. We're, that dynamic seems to be very real in a way. I feel like twin brothers would act like that towards each other for the most part. So, to me, that seems realistic to me. I mean, I don't know. I've never had a twin, so I can't really tell you. But
I had a twin.
Yeah, what happened to it?
Bob Backlund.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So Solo Sikoa, you said that before we start recording. You see him as a single star?
Oh, for sure, bro. I mean, he's been main eventing Raw and SmackDown for the past since before WrestleMania.
He's been doing a lot of He's been headlining things, and then he's also been the spotlight is clearly on Solo, which I think they're utilizing him very well. In that
he didn't get a match at Mania, did he?
No.
Yeah, he was just there to back up Roman.
Yes.
Till he got kicked.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but he's the one that caused Cody to lose.
Yep, exactly.
He spiked him with the Samoan spike.
He did our boy dirty.
Man, I don't even want to talk about WrestleMania anymore. I want to forget that it ever happened.
Yeah, I know, man. God, I'm still sick.
So Solo Sikoa, he's definitely the breakout star. He's got a future in WWE of course, Samoan in WWE.
I can see him as beating Gunther.
You think so?
He'd look good with the Intercontinental title, man.
He's definitely a credible threat. And they gotta let him talk.
Yeah, man.
He's good on. If you haven't seen any of his NXT stuff, he's pretty decent on the mic.
Hell yeah.
And even before he went to the main roster. So, so speaking of not finishing your story, Cody Rhodes and Brock, they had this little segment. There was a bunch of security. I always find it which this kind of does take me out a little bit whenever there's fiery babyface and the heel is why are they protecting Brock realistically?
Yeah, exactly,
Brock has beat
man.
up so many security guards
Seriously,
in the past. And they had a ton of security people, and they were trying to hold back Cody. Brock came out looking crazy.
Looking like Trish Stratus, bro.
He was wearing the duster and the cowboy hat.
He looked like a mixture of Sting and Trish Stratus, bro.
He was looking crazy. I did like it. He beat Taker and then he took over his gimmick.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Seriously. Oh, even Taker too. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. So Brock came out and Cody was like, "Fight me!" And then all the security guards were holding him back, and Cody just started beating the shit out of each other.
But he wailed on all of them.
Everyone,
bro.
Man. He beat up
30.
Probably 10 security. 30 is a little excessive.
No, I don't. They were hiding behind the barricades up there by the stage, man. They were.
Also, WWE, what kind of security are you hiring?
Yeah, man.
They suck. They're terrible.
They need help. This is some Vince ass hiring right now with these security guards, man.
I think Cody looked like a badass here. I'm still liking Cody, of course.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. The crowd seem to love him, but it's so weird. Whoever goes to the show is not the people online, honestly.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Because the people online are like, "Oh, I'm tired of Cody," whatever. People online don't know what the fuck they're talking about, man.
No.
The crowds love him, and
Love
that's what matters.
Cody.
What matters is that he's selling merch, okay, and that people are gonna go to the shows, and Backlash is gonna be successful. It's official. Brock Lesnar, Cody Rhodes, Backlash.
It's gonna be sick.
Main event.
Absolutely, man.
I'm ready to see what.
First time in Puerto Rico.
I'm ready to see what kind of match they're gonna have. What do you think? Real match or squash?
So what I think is gonna happen for most of the matches, Brock is probably gonna just wail on Cody.
Yeah.
Then Cody's gonna get a push towards the end.
Okay.
And then he's gonna get the dub.
And then the Bloodline's gonna come out.
Not to like do our predictions right now, but earlier prediction.
Right, or Cody's gonna get the dub.
Cody's gonna catch the dub.
I can see it. Now the reference to this is like, whenever Cena was like down at the dumps, Brock came back. He attacked him. Do you know what happened in that match? Cena won. Actually, he beat Brock.
He did, man.
So
that's my boy.
Not to compare them, but if you want to go that route, then and Brock can take the L.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he got to win at WrestleMania. I mean, he's good for a minute on wins.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, if we're going, Cody and Cena, Cody hasn't even scratched the surface.
Oh no.
He hasn't even picked off a nut hair off of what John Cena's done. You know
But
what I mean?
if they give him the ball, I think that.
Oh, he's gonna run and he's gonna dunk it, bro, and he's gonna be.
Now
he'll hold it for a while.
Let me do a little commercial. So speaking of guys that are on top, I wish I had this pulled up, but another question was like, who is gonna be like the top guy after Roman he's part-time pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the top guy? And I mean, Cody was an option. I think people like KO and Sammy and Riddle, they were options. With Drew potentially going to AEW, which is not like a given, and it's not like it's just like a rumor essentially, and it's just like a dream scenario with him. Do you think Vince would let Drew go? Because I think something that I forgot is that Drew McIntyre is totally Vince's guy.
Oh yeah, for sure he is. Yeah.
And he has what Vince looks for in a star.
He's got muscles. He's tall. He's got the beard.
He's good looking.
I mean, he's basically. I mean, look at Austin Theory, bro. Muscles, beard.
Mm-hmm. Main event beard, man.
Main event beard. That's literally exactly what it is, man. Yeah. It's just right there on the cheeks.
Yeah.
Who would be the guy, bro? Let's see. If Roman's not in there and Cody wins, who's gonna face Cody?
I mean, there's a lot. I always thought Riddle was like a guy. He's clearly unreliable, so it's hard to gauge. He's got demons, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I just don't know. Do you give Finn Balor another run?
Sure. I mean, Finn is getting up there too. So Cody's only 37, but he just came back to WWE.
Yeah.
So he'll probably be there until he's like 50 at this point.
True that.
Unless like something horrible happens, and I'm not saying like he dies. I'm saying like he leaves the company again.
Yeah. Man.
Drew McIntyre has to be.
He's like 38.
Younger than him.
37 too. He's 37 as well.
37. Riddle has to be younger.
Yeah, Riddle's probably like 29.
Let's see. Matt Riddle is 37. Man, they're all.
He's 37 too. Damn.
Yeah. Do you think he looks younger?
He does.
I mean, he's got like 3 kids, man.
That's okay.
I mean, I guess I got 3 kids too. So, what can I say?
Who else could run with this, man?
I don't know. Those are like the guys. I mean, Big E. I mean, he's out of commission right now. He could totally be a top guy.
He's
37 too.
How many 37-year-olds are in the WWE?
I mean, they're all in their prime, man.
Kofi Kingston's 41 years old.
KO is 38.
Kofi Kingston's 41 years old?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Black don't crack, man.
It does.
Sammy said he's 38.
Damn.
Bro, they're all up there. That's wild.
That makes me so sad.
This is like breaking my heart, man.
What the purple fuck, bro?
He is 38. Damn. Wow.
How old's Bobby Lashley?
Oh, dude. You don't even want to know.
Bobby Lashley's
I think
like
he's 38
45.
too. No. He's like 38 too.
Bobby Fulton.
Bobby Lashley is 46.
I told you he's up there. Black don't crack.
What the fuck?
Bro, he looks like he's in his 20s.
Bobby Lashley is 46? You have to be fucking kidding me.
Listen, while we're on the topic of Bobby Lashley, 2006 era Bobby Lashley had eyebrows.
Do you think he doesn't have any more?
Bro, they're like drawn on every single show.
When he first came back,
They were shaved.
I don't know what happened. Maybe with age. Bro, look at this beast.
Bro, that's a fucking monster, bro. That's Black Goldberg.
He definitely, like... He changed his, like... His workout routine.
Yeah,
I think he
man.
changed the dosage of his workout routine.
Bro, he used to be thick, bro.
I think...
Thicker than a snicker.
Whatever. Like, I think he looks a little more functional now.
Yeah,
I'll say that. Like, here he looks like he can't even fucking move.
Well, like, if he tried to, like, put a shirt on, it would rip, yeah. Like, he would be the type of guy that wears that shirt that says, I like this shirt,
You know who
but
he
I
likes?
flexed or something, whatever it said.
He looks like this guy.
He does.
He looks just like him.
That's hilarious, man.
Oh my gosh. That's,
Does this guy remind anyone of Bobby Lashley? It said.
that is Bobby Lashley.
That's fucking hilarious.
Anyway, man. Damn, I'm surprised at how many people are almost 40.
Bro, there was like 8 people in a row that were like 37.
They are in their prime, though.
What the fuck? How old's Roman?
He's 37.
What the fuck?
The Usos are the same age, so don't even get me started on that.
God.
Oh, you know who I
bless it.
didn't check? Which another guy, which we're not even looking at NXT. Braun Breaker, man. He could take... He's 25?
Let's go.
My man looks 40.
He does. He looks rough, bro.
That's what being a Steiner does to you, man.
How old's Seth Rollins?
Oh, yeah, we didn't even check on them. 36. Okay.
Why are they all this age?
I know. Bianca could take WWE into the next level.
She's 34?
Okay. Well,
Bro!
damn, bro.
Yo, I turned 28 in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm old, man.
This is definitely like
This is depression season, bro.
Carmelo Hayes is 28. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Carmelo, man.
Let's just for the giggles.
Probably
Soul
like
Sikoa.
24.
Oh,
he's
30.
32. Wow.
Damn.
Jey Uso and Jimmy are both 37.
I told you they were.
Why is there so many 37-year-olds?
That's so wild
That's so weird.
that they're all like the same age. Like the same exact. Not even like. Some of them are like 38. They're all between 36 and 38.
That is nuts.
That's wild that they're all so close in age.
That is crazy, man.
Damn. Yeah, I can't believe Bobby Lashley is 46. That blew my mind.
Bro, Ron Killings?
No, I
R-Truth
don't
is
even
like...
wanna talk about it. he's like 50.
He's like 81, I think, bro.
Yeah, he was right there with MLK. Walking in Selma.
Bro, yeah, seriously, man.
Damn, yeah, he was already 40 whenever he walked with MLK.
Like he would just... That's
Bro,
the Black Brock.
we
Brothers,
like...
That's the Black Goldberg.
Man, we
like,
went...
This is the most racist podcast.
This is not racist. we got off topic, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe the ages of these people, man. That blew my mind.
Seriously.
That-
Seriously.
I never sat down to like analyze their ages, but
They're
that's-
all 37.
damn, bro.
If you wrestle in WWE, you're 37 years
you're
old.
37 years old.
That's all we have.
Even if you
bro.
weren't trying to be.
Yeah, man.
Braun Breaker, he's 25, but he looks like he's 37.
He does.
Yeah. Oh, you know who? Speaking of, which will segue into this person. The Miz is 42 years old,
Okay.
which he had a fantastic match with my 38-year-old boy Seth Rollins, or
Seth
was he
freaking
36?
Rollins.
I think he was 36.
Yeah, 36. Yeah.
Seth Rollins versus The Miz on Raw. If you didn't watch this match, go out of your way.
Out of 5 stars, you know, I'm going to give it a 4.
A 4. It was a really solid TV match, man.
It was, especially for Raw.
Yeah, and like
solid.
middle of the show, like random, like week, April. Why are they having this match? I don't know.
Who knows?
But
Shout out to whoever booked that one. But I'm going to say Triple H booked that one, bro, because Vince, you ain't putting up with that shit.
Miz, I think he heard all the people hating on him. He was like, you know what? I can work too, man.
Listen, Miz broke a record at WrestleMania. He took 2 L's back to back.
Yeah, he lost 2 matches.
2 losses at Mania in 2 nights.
Miz is a record breaker, man. What can I say?
He is, man. I know that's your boy.
That is my boy. All right, so let's break it down. Top 4 all time for you.
Oh shit, top 4?
Yeah,
Like all time?
sure.
Fuck.
Off the top of your head, don't think about it too much.
John Cena, Rey
Okay.
Mysterio.
Okay.
Immediately. The Rock, number 3. Number 4, Goldberg.
Oh damn. Okay. So
Goldberg, and I know Goldberg, he can't wrestle worth shit. But his WCW days,
yeah,
that dude was a monster.
he was a beast.
He came in and he blew up. He won like 200-something matches straight.
Yeah.
That dude with his and his fucking muscles and just the way he carried his shit. That dude was like one of my all times, bro. So, yeah, it's got to be John Cena, Rey Mysterio, The Rock, and Goldberg.
Okay. So I'm gonna agree with you on a couple. I don't know, man. Now I'm kind of at a loss. So I'm gonna pull up on the screen a picture of me as a young kid, but all time, The Miz is definitely up there for me. I'm probably gonna say John Cena, also Stone Cold Steve Austin, and then probably Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
Now I would typically say Rey Mysterio if I had a fifth one. Rey Mysterio to me is in a different category because he's like the best luchador to ever do it to me.
Absolutely.
And like he holds like a special place in my heart. Like I don't have any ink on me, but if I ever get a tattoo of like a luchador mask, I would 100% get Rey Mysterio.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I would say top 4. I'm a huge Miz fan, and like again, I'll pull up a picture so you can see.
You could probably fight for your guy Daniel Bryan too up there.
Ah shit, I do love I love him, but I don't know, it's hard. And it was on the top of my head, so
it's hard. No,
yeah.
I mean, like I said, I got definitely Goldberg is a toss, but he's definitely in there. So but
it's just
the
hard.
other 3, easy.
If you went like current day, it would be a completely different list.
Oh yeah,
I would definitely put Bryan Danielson there. He's incredible. He's the best in the world now, and he has been for a long time to me. But that's besides the point. Miz, he's still out here having great matches, man.
he is, man.
He's always capable of having a good match. He definitely, again, he gets a raw deal.
He loses a lot anymore in his nowadays in WWE, which
but,
the Miz is the Miz, man. He's done it all that you can do. 2-time Grand Slam champion. He can fucking spit on the mic, bro. He can roast the fuck out of you. He's beat John Cena.
And he's an ambassador for WWE. And he's also somebody that can just like turn it on. Like one day he can be like a big loser, and then the next week he can have a great match.
Absolutely.
And then he can be IC champion before you know it.
For sure, man.
He carried Raw for a while. He carried SmackDown for a while. So
shout out to the boy The Miz.
So the last segment of Raw, just to kind of close off Raw. So it was the Judgment Day versus KO, Sami Zayn, and Matt Riddle. They had the match. KO, Sami Zayn, and Riddle won, but then after the match, there was a big brawl.
Yeah,
like
man.
everyone involved. It was pretty cool visual. It looks like the LWO, KO and Sami kind of ended up on top.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was cool to see. Do you think we'll get into some sort of like faction like warfare?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd be alright with that.
Everyone just starts getting into factions.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Which, it is what it is.
Right now,
we're already looking at it kind of like until Trish turned, that's the way it was going for the Divas too,
yeah.
But I mean, right now there's a lot of factions going on, man.
There's
LWO, the Judgment Day,
LWO,
you got
Judgment
the
Day,
Bloodline.
Gunther and Imperium.
And his goons.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
There's some others that I'm not remembering right now. I mean, Damage Control, of course.
Yeah, Damage Control. Yep.
Yeah, there's some factions there, man.
It's
Looks
fucking
like
some Vince McMahon bullshit. Tell you what, every time I turn on Raw or SmackDown, that at least starts out with like 4 tag team matches on some bullshit.
It looks like Triple H's.
Throw me in a last man standing match on Raw or something. You know what I mean?
A last man standing?
Just give it to me. That's what I want to see.
So we can just kind of close off the show with some AEW stuff. I know you didn't watch much AEW.
Nope.
We're not redoing this, by the way. The computer didn't die or anything, or wasn't going to die.
Nope. I have no idea what you're talking about.
With The Pillars. So AEW has some what they want to call the Pillars, which I think if that's implied is better than if they actually like acknowledge it.
Yeah.
But Sami Zayn, Jungle Boy, and Darby Allin had an opening segment. None of them can talk on the mic, by the way.
It was awful.
Sammy Guevara is like okay, but he's not very good. Darby's terrible on the mic, and Jungle Boy is. And you know what? They're all great wrestlers, and like, I definitely think that they can lead AEW into like the next generation, which we could check all their ages, and they're probably all 40.
Seriously, they're probably all 37.
But definitely a rough segment until MJF showed up. He was like, you know what?
This shit needs saved now, bro.
I think Tony sent him out.
Where the hell's Christopher Daniels at when you need him, bro? Our savior.
Oh, you know what? Christopher Daniels is gonna wrestle in Rampage.
Oh, no way.
This comes out after Rampage. I thought he was retired.
I thought he was too.
I think he's wrestling Bryan Danielson.
No way.
I'm serious.
Oh, no.
I thought they were friends.
Didn't Bryan Danielson look up to Christopher Daniels?
Hold on.
What the fuck? Tony, you motherfucker.
Who is he fighting? He's fighting someone in the BCC for sure. Okay, it's Jon Moxley. Why is Danielson allowing this?
What the fuck?
Because Moxley's gonna like beat his ass.
Bro, he's
right?
gonna fucking kill him.
Ridiculous, man.
Who the fuck comes up with this shit?
It all comes back to that segment where he was like, "Oh, he looks up to him." Like he doesn't give a.
He doesn't give a fuck about you.
That's so funny,
man.
Anyway,
I'm weak.
So they set up a tournament for the Pillars. Darby Allin, they literally pulled his name out of a hat, and he got a bye. So then it was set up in the main event, Jungle Boy and Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara paid off MJF, and then he ended up winning the match.
Yep.
Via countout. They're definitely doing the Fatal 4-Way, or the 4-Way, whatever you want to call it. This is a weird way to get to it, but why wouldn't they just do a triple threat and then just do a no finish and then...
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe this is why you need, like, an authority figure. Like Pierce on Raw and SmackDown. He's not really, like, fighting against anyone. He's just there in case they need him to, like, be there to like make a match or to like call security or like anything like that. He's there when he's needed. He's not there to be like he's not there to be Vince McMahon. He's there to be like an authority figure so that somebody can make the matches essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
So he kind of just works to his own interest. He doesn't work to like anybody's like he's not part of a faction. He's just there. This is the part where like I think having an authority figure would help. That could be like, you know what? MJF, you can't do this, you know, whatever, what we're going to do to settle this. Each guy has a right to face you for the title, so we're just going to do a 4-way. I think they're going to get to a fatal 4-way anyway.
Yeah, so okay, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
Took me a minute to catch on. AEW needs somebody like a general manager.
Yeah.
So like how WWE used to just hire like Kurt Angle or Ric Flair or Mick Foley as commissioner.
Yeah.
Or shit like that. Like Teddy Long, bro.
Yeah.
Those guys that will just come out whenever shit's going buck wild and be like, listen, player, you're going to go one-on-one with The Undertaker tonight. Like,
holla, holla.
Holla, holla, player.
Yeah.
Like, literally, that's what AEW needs, bro. That would be, honestly, that would help them out so much, man.
Well, just so
but
they
who
have...
could be, who would be that? Who would you make that?
Oh, you have so many candidates. Mark Henry.
Big
No
Show.
BS, Paul White.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got a few legends there. Even Christian. I mean, he still has a lot of... Christian has a lot to give as a wrestler still.
Tell me why I can see Bryan Danielson doing it.
I mean, he was a general manager on SmackDown before.
Man.
I wouldn't hate it, but he's got a lot to give in the ring too, man. So
he does.
I do think that there's value in having a general manager that can also wrestle. So they got a few candidates. Again, I think Mark Henry and Big Show are probably the biggest. Big Show, the visual of Big Show being the general manager, though,
just doesn't fit right.
So weird.
Make it Mark Henry, bro. That would be sick.
If it's Big Show, he's bigger than everyone else, so it just looks so weird.
It's terrible, yeah. Mark Henry, bro, put that dude in there.
That would
beat him up, break his neck.
So yeah, they're doing that thing. other than that, I mean, I didn't put it in our outline here that you can't see on this on the video, but there was the Chris Jericho and Adam Cole segment. They were talking shit to each other, and then Chris Jericho got attacked Adam Cole. Then Cole attacked Jericho, and they started brawling. Then Garcia got involved, so then Britt Baker came out for the save. Britt Baker from Pittsburgh, Steelers fan, which we're not about Steelers here, okay?
Fuck the Steelers.
Who they? Of course. All day.
Nah, bro, you got one gang.
Shut up.
The Lions fans, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, we're going to be in Ford Field. You got to rep them, dog.
No.
Man.
No way.
He's sleeping. You know Jared Goff's that boy.
What?
You know Jared Goff's that
sleeping,
boy.
Man.
You disrespecting my boy Jared.
Jared Goff is overrated. I'm just kidding. Jared Goff he's actually really good.
Shout out to our head coach Dan Campbell, bro. You are the man.
This is not the Lions.
This is
podcast.
Actually the Lions podcast. Like how I picked up my mic with this hand right here.
This is the Lions dick riding podcast now. Also, Britt Baker came out for the save, and then they did the whole angle. They tried to handcuff Adam Cole to the ropes.
Bro, they were hurting that guy's wrist. Bro.
Because they did it wrong.
Terribly wrong.
So it looked like he could have broken out, actually, pretty easily.
Like he could have just scooted down to save her. Like, just was like, here's my wrist. Let's move.
The Outcast, Saraya, Tony Storm, and Ruby Riott came out to attack Britt Baker. They started whipping her with the kendo stick. It was a hot segment, honestly, in my opinion. I think it's good for the story. However, anything that Jericho or Saraya are involved in, I could give a fuck.
It's pretty sleepy, honestly.
Yeah,
it is, man. Like Jericho, you're a goat, dude. But right now, I think it's time to hang it up, man.
You think so?
It's dead.
I definitely think
it's truly just beating a dead horse. It feels like, honestly, man.
It's time to work toward an end.
Like you need to work on your retirement match.
Now the problem is who is he gonna put over on his way out?
Exactly, nobody yet.
I don't think in AEW anybody's ready to retire him.
No,
I think there's a few folks in WWE that could potentially do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Let Gunther put him over. Let Austin Theory put him over.
Damn, that would be nuts. Gunther and Jericho.
That'd be.
He retires him.
Poor Jericho.
That'd be wild.
Yeah. Jericho's poor little chest.
That would be great. Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
He's got a bad chest too.
Yeah, he does, man.
I think it's caving in a little bit. Not to the levels of Kofi, but
it's not good.
It would be rough.
It's not
Has
good.
Kofi taken a Gunther chop?
I have no idea, honestly.
Damn, bro.
Shout out to anybody in the world that's taken a chop from Gunther. You've known pain.
The only person that I think can take him and not feel any pain is Drew McIntyre, because he's got those big boobs.
Yeah, bro.
Anyone else though?
Bro, Sheamus was tore up after Mania.
He's wrecked.
Oh, I don't know if you saw this actually. So 4 matches at WrestleMania that have gotten 5 stars.
Yeah. Okay.
2 of them were WrestleMania 39.
Nice.
Sheamus, Gunther, and McIntyre
and
triple threat match.
Rhea and Charlotte.
No.
Oh, the tag team match.
The tag team.
The tag team match was good, but I don't know.
I don't remember the other 2. I think it was Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, and then then somebody else, 2 other people. But 2 of the 4 were at WrestleMania 39. So that's pretty freaking awesome, honestly.
Well deserved, but I think that Rhea and Charlotte deserved the 5 stars.
That was a pretty good match. We were pretty hyped for that.
Fantastic match.
We were hyped for that.
Yeah. I think Rey Mysterio and Dominic deserve 5 stars. This is a Dominic hate podcast.
I ain't speaking to that guy right now, man. I don't have the energy or the patience for you, Dom.
So, yeah, man, I don't really care about Jericho's Appreciation Society. So just kind of to close off some complaints about AEW.
Yeah, this is just played out, bro. So Jay White, came in. Me and you thought he was gonna be this big star off the rip, get him popping.
Yeah.
And he faces off against Commander, you're our boy. We do, your work is awesome, but you need to give up some of the rope stuff, my guy.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
It's tiring.
Well, especially if you see it every week.
He could literally have his opponent down for 9 seconds. Say he's in a last man standing match, just hypothetical. Commander's in a last man standing match. His opponent's literally at 9. Commander's literally about to go get on the ropes, bro.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm about to bounce, and then I'm going to hit you, and the couch is going to restart.
Jesus, dude. At 9.
It kills me, man.
It counts so slow, too.
Oh, fuck.
I do like Commander. So the cool thing about like Commander, when you go see him at a live show, is cool because you haven't seen him. But if you're going to be on TV weekly, gotta slow down.
You gotta give it a break, son.
I definitely, listen, I don't know shit about wrestling. I've never taken a bump in my life. I don't know how... He took a arm drag from Jimmy Wang Yang.
Yeah, no, shout out to Jimmy Wang Yang, man.
So he's put a ring together. But he still can't say shit about wrestling. So don't let him lie to you.
No, I can't.
So I don't know shit. However, I can tell you, though, that I don't want to watch Commander do the tightrope walk every week.
No.
Because it loses its, like, what's
like
special
value.
about it.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's just like, okay, like, he's doing this again.
Mm-hmm.
But at the first few times, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, man, like Commander, bro. Like,
every time he's on TV, he does it.
Give it up, dude. Like, he literally was like, the one that is like most memorable to me, the last one. He literally was like, walked over, middle rope, top rope, 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 botched Hurricane Rana.
And what's JY doing?
Just holding on.
For the audio listeners, I'm just holding my arm up, just waiting for something to happen. Definitely, it takes you out for sure. And listen, I like them both. I'm upset that Jay White is doing this right now because I think that... How old is Jay White?
I swear to God.
If he's 37?
No, I think he's pretty young still. I think we looked him up. I think he's 25.
No. He's in his 30s for sure. He's 30. Okay. Yeah, we looked it up last time.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we definitely did. He's 30. So, he might as well just be 17.
He's 37.
Yeah, man, it's time to give it up. Not to give it up, but yeah, you gotta slow down. I think that what has given Ray longevity, and even Ray had like so many knee issues, but what gave him longevity and what made him like a top act is that he changed his style completely. If you watch WCW Ray and you watch WWE Ray, even at the beginning of WWE, he still did a lot of like the stunts, but then he changed his style to like do a lot of like kick like offense.
Yeah.
And he made those like high flying moves like more like sporadic and more like kind of like, I'm gonna pull this out, to like throw them off.
Yeah, I mean, if you remember after his knee injury, one of them, his entrance before, he would like
do that.
Whoosh,
Yeah,
he would jump up. And then after he got injured, he stopped doing that.
Well, it's like Hogan after doing all the leg drops, like his back was tore up.
Absolutely, man.
So I mean, that's tough. I mean, your longevity, man. Especially someone like that works the style that Rey Mysterio. And look at Rey Mysterio now. Look at him now.
Still killing it.
He can keep up with any of those dudes.
Absolutely, dude. That's why he's one of the GOATs, man. You got to put him up there.
But again, it's because he knows when to slow down and just like...
have a match and not just worry about the style of it all, man.
Think about his match with... And I keep going back to this. His match with Dominic. Very little like actual like crazy stuff. It was mostly just story.
Yep.
And he's capable of doing this as a luchador, as a high flyer.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, that's something that's missing a lot in general in AEW. The indie aspect of wrestling, of like going out there and like doing the crazy stuff, that's great if you're in an indie show because the audience that's there to see you are there to see you one time.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure there's people that go to like every single like indie, like GCW, Revolver, Prestige, Pro Wrestling, like. I'm sure there's people that like go to all those shows. However, whoever is going, maybe just going once, once a year, twice a year.
Yeah.
So whenever they see all this crazy stuff, they see it once.
True that.
If you see it every week, it just loses what's special about it.
It's value. Yeah, man. Absolutely. But Commander, if you're watching this, take note. We're not going to tell you how to wrestle. Just slow it down, man.
Just slow it down, and take
your time, figure yourself out. You You made it where you are this far doing what you're doing, but now that you're officially on TV, just take it down a couple notches, man.
Yeah. Work on your psychology.
Yep.
Get used to like that
different pace.
I was gonna say WWE style, but
yeah,
it's just like a American style almost.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because lucha has a lot of that high flying moves, but also lucha fans are conditioned to like know like what they're going for.
Yeah, exactly, man.
So, but anyway, and we can wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up, dude.
I think that's pretty much it for this week in Midwest Midcard. If you're still listening to this point,
we appreciate it. Yep, absolutely.
Really
Who's that wrestler this week? Sorry for the viewers and fans who love that. My belly was a little unhappy today, so I was like, I just can't today, man.
Yeah, my stomach hurt.
My belly.
Whatever, dude. You know what we could do? No, it takes a lot of explanation. So I've seen people, and I might just cut this out. So, essentially, I think of a wrestler, and then you ask me questions, and then you have to guess what wrestler I'm thinking of.
All right, go ahead.
So you can ask me eras, you can ask me like championships, anything like that.
All
okay.
right.
So I'm gonna just do a softball. So I'll think of it, and then let me set a timer. So let's see. We're doing this live.
Live.
Right, so I'm gonna do a 1 minute timer. Okay.
All right, let's see what we got.
All right. 3. You have to ask me the questions.
All right.
Who I'm thinking of. 3, 2, 1, go.
Era.
Wait, no. You have to tell me. Is it from this era?
Is it from the Ruthless Aggression era?
Yes.
Did he win a world title?
Yes. A lot of silence.
Frick. Is he black?
No.
I thought you were thinking of Booker T. I don't know why that's the first one that popped in my head.
30 seconds.
World title. Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah.
Was his finisher pick up and knee?
No. What?
Not CM Punk?
No.
Damn.
18 seconds.
Crap. Did he have a nickname?
Yeah.
Is it Brock Lesnar?
No.
Crap.
You're right there. You're close.
Is Goldberg?
No.
Crap.
Think of what you... No.
Kevin Nash.
Oh, you're out of time. It was John Cena.
Damn. Damn.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, no, that's pretty neat, bro.
We want to try it with you?
Yeah, man. All right. Hang on, let me think of my wrestler. Hold up. Skibbity bee bye.
Okay. Don't make it way too difficult.
Go.
Okay, is it from Attitude Era?
No.
Is it from Ruthless Aggression?
Yes.
Okay. Was he a world champion?
Yes.
Was he a United States champion?
Pass.
I said Carlito.
No.
Was he in a tag team ever?
In the early stages of his career.
Okay. Was he in any... Was he... This is a guy, right?
Yep.
Like a male wrestler?
Yep.
Was he... shit.
Yeah, I know. You start panicking.
You said tag team. Was he in any feuds with... Was it John Morrison?
No.
Is it Johnny Nitro?
No.
JTG?
No.
Early stages.
Same skin color.
He's a black guy.
Black guy.
In a tag team. Shelton Benjamin.
Good job.
Hell yeah!
Not a world champion. I shouldn't have said world champion, but
It's okay. I didn't even think about
nice
that.
job.
He
Nice
was
job.
definitely a United States champion.
He should have been world champion, honestly.
Yeah, Shelton Benjamin. I got it last. I was like thinking. You said early stages. I was thinking Charlie Haas. And
Yeah. Nope.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
nice.
Team
bro.
Angle.
Good job, man.
Yeah, I like that game, man.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
We'll try that again next week.
Yeah. So thank you all for listening again.
I'm the co-host, Brennan. You can
Uh,
follow me on all platforms. So yeah, I just cut them off. Follow me on all platforms. Grown Ass Baby 26 on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Gang. Live, laugh, love, and wrestle, y'all.
My name is Carlos. I am Eric Carlos 97 everywhere. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next week.
Get that piece of trash out of my podcast. Matter of fact, get him out of the Midwest mid-card. Because I'm sick of this motherfucker thinking that he can always leave with his Psalms. Ooh, brother, kiss my ass. Get him out of the Midwest mid-card. Matter of fact, I don't even want him in this arena anymore. Matter of fact, all this is mine. He ain't topping me. He can kiss my ass.
I thought you cut another pro.
No, I've just been sitting here.
It's true. I'm wearing shorts.
Bro, honestly, it's it's damn true that he's wearing shorts. And I'm just now getting used to seeing your legs because I've never seen them before.